what Eckhart Tolle says is you don't actually have to forgive, because in your core essence of presence, of the God source energy that you are, that's consciousness. That's conscious present awareness. Anything else that happens to us that's not that is unconsciousness. So whatever happened to you, whatever anyone else is doing to you, it's coming from a place of unconsciousness. It's not the divine spirit within the person that's doing it to you. It's their separated ego that is doing that to you. And it's maybe not as aware. But that means that you're not forgiving the other person, you're forgiving the unconsciousness in them. My ex-stepmom, for example, I can blame her, I can blame for not having much of a childhood. At the same time, she experienced something very traumatic from her dad for her to become the narcissist that she's become. So imagine what her childhood was like. It helps understand more that it's the unconsciousness within her that was really the thing I had to forgive. And if it's inside of her, that's what I can forgive. I'm forgiving the unconsciousness. I'm not forgiving necessarily just her. Is this making sense? So in the same way, when we look at that of that analogy of what Eckhart Tolle says, you don't actually have to forgive because it's unconsciousness. You just become more aware and present and tap into the presence. It's a very similar teaching as this, because what Dr. Hugh Len says is this is who we really are. We are 0-point energy. Anytime we say, thank you. Anytime we say, I am this person, we give ourselves a label. Anytime we label ourselves, we limit ourselves. Who we are at the core is we are divine God source energy. And when we're cleaning, what are we doing? We're getting back to zero. Imagine this was a whiteboard that I could write on with marker, and all of these patterns, all of these stories. Cleaning is just erasing the unconsciousness. So what we're doing by doing Ho'oponopono is we're using 4 simple statements to claim the energy within our field. This is not a conversation you're necessarily having with another person. It can be, and it can be very healing. In Hawaii, this was the modern version of it was used between families in Hawaii so that they could get along, and there was a facilitator, and they would have like leaders of the family doing this with each other. But instead, this now has been evolved to such a way to where it's within our own energetic fields. And they do other different types of energy practices within this process of energy cord cutting, all these other interesting like esoteric concepts. So the 4 simple statements with the divine are, I'm sorry. Some of you can say, what am I sorry for? I didn't do it. They did it. But what you're sorry for, I'm sorry is a very powerful statement because it means I take responsibility. Does that make sense? I'm sorry that this unconsciousness exists within my field. I'm sorry that I've been holding on to it for so long. And as you start taking ownership of it, you can then clear it. You can't take ownership of something that you don't own. So I'm sorry. And then it's please forgive me. You're asking the divine to please forgive you for holding on to it, for keeping it within your energetic field. How do you think that's affected your inner child? How do you think holding on to it's affected people in your life or your kids? So it's, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you is a frequency of gratitude. Thank you for taking this pattern and sweeping it away. The energy of gratitude is so powerful. And then it's, I love you. This is who you naturally are. This is your relationship to the divine. This is the love that you naturally are. This is the information, this is the words you can use to your inner child. But by doing these 4 simple statements, you are bringing through a frequency that is also connected to a pendulum. You remember pendulums? It's a thought form structure that's within the collective consciousness. There are millions of people on the planet that use this permission slip, these frequency of words, to heal energetically within their field. You also are kind of picking up on that built-up of energy within the collective consciousness. So, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And when you're saying these words and even thinking these words, you want to really feel it in your heart. And as you feel it within your heart, you begin to clear it within your field. And as you clean it within your field, you will feel lighter. You might have some stuff come up as you do this. There'll be blocks to doing this because as you do it, it's bringing up all the stories that come along with it. But you want to really connect to it as if this is your conversation with the divine. This is your conversation with the divine, and you are having the divine assist you in clearing the energy that exists within the toroidal field of your body. And as you do, life can get kind of trippy, because you'll look out and other people may start responding to you differently. The people you attract into your life might start to shift. It might start to shift out the people that no longer resonate in your life. This all comes as a result of the inner cleaning that you do using these 4 simple statements. Now, a couple quick things. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. There is no wrong order to do these. It's not like you have to do it in this order. This is the way I've used it. I have YouTube videos on it. This is what resonates for me. You could do it in many different ways. Some people say, I love you first. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. It's up to you. You want to find out what works for you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. The frequency that you say with it, in the book, it says that you can just say the words. I tend to believe that you feeling it has a very amplified effect on it, because the feeling is really what affects the energetic field in a very powerful way. Nonetheless, doing this, and especially doing this towards people in your life that you have that of a lot of connection to that has impacted you, for example, the parents. If you were to do this with your parents, not necessarily that you need them to do this with you, you do this in a meditation. Take ownership of it within the meditation, and then begin to clear the energy. You do this with your inner child. Your inner child, I've done this, I've been, and then also sometimes it can be somewhat personal, where you're sorry to your inner child for all the hurt that maybe they've gone through, all the ignoring that you've had with your own inner child. So I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Let's say it real quick together. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's a simple frequency of words. Now, with these, what we are going to be doing today is a powerful process for getting into your groups, and you're going to have the partner. Actually, you're going to get into the partner that you have, and what you're going to do is mirror back this energy to each other. Now, the person that you're doing this with, their job is to hold the energy of the person that you mentioned you want to clear this energy with. Now, I recommend doing it. Sometimes it is challenging doing it with the parents or someone that you have a lot of trauma with. But we did this at the last Sedona event, and for some people, this was like the most powerful thing that they did, because it does bring up a lot, but it clears up so much. So if there's the parents, some people said, oh, what if it's too traumatic right now? It's totally cool. Find someone in your life that you want to do this with, and that someone else can hold the energy of, and connect to that person. Have the other person kind of hold the energy of them, and they're just holding a space. They're not really saying anything. They're not acting like them or anything. They're just kind of holding the energy of it. And then what you want to do is you're going to take turns. One person's going to go first, and you're going to go through the process of this. And you do this over and over again until you really feel it. And what you're taking ownership of is the responsibility within your energetic field. And you're beginning to clear it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to trade with the other person, and then that person's going to hold space for you. And as you do that, you'll pay attention to how you feel, pay attention to what comes up. If blocks come up, remember, this journey, there's no way to do this perfect or right. Whatever comes up for you on this journey is the lesson and the medicine you need. Maybe all you get out of it is that I still got a lot of resistance towards this, or a lot of resistance towards forgiveness. That's helping you become aware of that energy inside of you. It's not a bad thing. So don't judge yourself or think, oh, I'm not doing this right, or I'm not really feeling it, or I have too much baggage with this person. Find someone in your life where you know there could be some form of clearing with. Have someone else hold the energy of it. Look into their eyes and really just feel it within yourself. Because even though physically that person isn't here right now, energetically we are able to mirror back to each other the energy so that we clear it within our field. They have these powerful processes. We were just talking about it. It's called I forget the name of it, but it's something where people go inside like water, and then someone will hold someone kind of like a baby, and it's supposed to mimic the feeling of being birthed. And I've had 2 people tell me it was like the most powerful experience of their life. It's not their mom actually doing it. It's just someone holding them as they're re-mimicking the same experience of being born, and then they have this crazy transformative experience because we're getting down to the core. So in this exercise, what you're going to do is get with your partner. You're going to mirror back to the other partner, and you're going to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And what you can also say, some people found this helpful at the other live event, because even though it's all unconsciousness and all of this stuff, people found it helpful to also say, I forgive you, if you need to add that in. So it could be like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. That's optional. It is not necessary, but it did come up at the last event, and some people found that powerful because there were things that happened to them, and saying, I forgive you, which means I let go of the pattern within my field. And I see, like if I were to draw like a tree of like, if we were to look at this real quick, we look at our family system, for example. We look at our parents, and then we look like their grandparents and like all these, and then we're like over here. The same patterns that we're re-expressing of our ancestry that was in them is also within our field. So what we're doing is, as we do this, we're also doing a form of like ancestral healing within ourselves. Because I bet you a lot of the challenges you have when it comes to this kind of information is probably similar patterns and energies that your parents dealt with. So it helps you to clear out your own energetic field. It helps you to forgive and to release the unconsciousness within the field. And remember, you are the blank slate of divine God source energy. That's who you naturally are. The ego is what separates us. This person up here is still you at the fundamental core level. That's the interesting thing. We're all one consciousness. We're all connected. We're having this temporary dream, this illusion that we're these separate egos, when at the fundamental core, we're all connected. So by forgiving it within your field, you're also, in a way, forgiving another aspect of yourself that you can perceive of it in, because if you can perceive it, then it's within your field. Is this making sense? So what I encourage you to do is just to go through the process and to see what comes up. I know this was a lot of information, and there's a lot of aspects to this that we could go deeper down, understanding the fundamental core of reality and the toroidal field and all this stuff. But at the fundamental core, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, that frequency will allow you to start tapping into this divine energy. And as you clear out inside of your field, you're going to notice that there's more space inside of yourself for higher vibrational energy to come in, because you're clearing out this. It increases the frequency within your body. If you can perceive of it, then somehow it's active inside of you. And the judgment about it, or about the other person, is a judgment that's also within inside of you. And remember, if it's in your field, the challenge is that if we fight for not forgiving, or we fight for holding on to it, we're only doing it to ourselves, because then the people we attract, we either project it onto. The 40 bits per second out of the 11, 15 million bits of information we pull out of other people are going to resonate with that field. So it's only more pain that we're causing us. But remember what Victor said earlier. Our body knows when it's time to heal. You don't have to try to do this all in this session today. The goal is to give you a modality, a practice that may resonate with you, that you can use from this point moving forward in a very simple, easy way that doesn't require you to get a whole bunch of people together to do. And as you do, you'll notice that begins to clear your energy field, increase your frequency, and that is where the divine is, because the bob on the ocean, you can press it down, and to get that back up to the surface, you just let it go. Forgiveness is letting it go. It's letting it go, because think about it. Everything is what we believe it to be true. The meanings we have control our life. Forgiveness is saying, I let go of this old meaning. I let go of this story that this is how people treat me. I let go of this I let go of this pattern between me and this specific person, which means I no longer have to attract it into my life. Or if I do, I respond to it differently in a much more empowered way. So on that note, we're going to move into the next part of this, which is going to be a guided meditation experience. What we're going to do is we're going to lower the lights, we're going to put on some music, and we're just going to go in to do a group clearing using the power of the intention of the hundreds of us that are here to clear out the energy of the room, to clear out the energy of our ancestors, to clear out the energy of the different aspects of our life. And we're going to set that intention that we do that for ourselves individually and also for all of us collectively. And as you do it for other people, they are doing it for you, and we get to tap into this group energy. So let's go ahead now and begin to bring your energy back once again. If you want to lay down for this, you can. You can find some spots on the side. If you want to do it in your chair, That's totally fine as well. So let's go ahead now, and as everyone's getting ready, bring your energy back to this present moment with the awareness of all the work you're doing, of all the vulnerability and the power that is unleashing itself inside of you. Now go ahead and close your eyes. Close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it all go. Allowing more and more divine energy to flow into your body with every breath you take. Every breath, bringing in more and more of that light energy. Now ask for assistance from your spiritual guides and your higher self to surround us in this room right now. As we do so, we connect together all of our divine teams, the guidance that we have to team up to assist us in raising the frequency inside of this room. And now bring that ball of energy, charge it with the intention of relaxing different parts of your body, of releasing that tension to wherever you put the awareness. Imagine that ball of energy now behind your eyes, loosening up, relaxing. Your jaw loosening up, relaxing more and more. Down into your throat, to your left arm, your left hand, your right arm, your right hand. Rest the energy now in your heart and ask for assistance in helping you to open up your heart more and more with every breath you take. Bring that energy now down your spine, down into your hips, into your left leg and foot, your right leg and foot, and imagine any excess energy leaving out of your feet. Now rest the awareness now on the space in between you and the walls of the room. Become one with the energy field. Imagine the space, the void all around, the energy surrounding you. Become one with the field all around you. And imagine now a bright white light coming down from the sky to the crown of your head, going down your neck, through your heart, down into your hips, and allow that energy to increase. Imagine that ball of energy now. Ask for it to activate high vibrational energy inside of your body. And imagine a ball of energy at the base of your spine. And imagine that ball of energy begins to spin. And as it begins to spin, you feel the energy increase more and more. Allow it to increase and spin faster and faster. And the faster it spins, the more you feel that energy activate. Repeat in your mind, I am safe. I am grounded. And ask for assistance from your spiritual guides and your higher self to help you to clean out any energy inside your root chakra that needs to be cleared. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it go. Releasing anything that wants to leave. Bring that ball of energy now to your sacral chakra, right above that. And allow that ball of energy to spin faster and faster, more and more, spinning, allowing yourself to feel whatever energy wants to come up. Ask for your guides, your higher self, to assist you in clearing out the energy inside of this chakra. And using that ball of energy now, allow yourself to release any attachments connected to this, to the energy of your sacral chakra. And bring that energy up now to that of your solar plexus. And imagine that ball of energy spinning faster and faster. And with the assistance of your spiritual guides and your higher self, ask for them to help you to clean out this energetic field. Imagine them sending you energy, surrounding you, sending you energy, surrounding you, sending you energy. Their hands out, sending you energy into your heart, going into your solar plexus and clearing out any energy, leaving it, looking clean and feeling light. Bring your energy now into your heart and imagine a green ball of energy charged with love inside your heart. And imagine your spiritual guides and your higher self sending you unconditional love, sending you unconditional love into your heart. Can you receive that energy and trust it is doing what it needs to do? Imagine your higher self and spiritual guides assisting you in removing any heart walls that may be blocking you from the love in your life. Imagine them just removing it. And allow that energy now to increase even more inside of your heart, allowing the energy to continue to increase with them all surrounding you, sending this love frequency. And imagine your spiritual guides, higher self surrounding you, everyone else here with their higher self, spiritual guides surrounding them. We are now going to bring in high vibrational energy into our hearts. I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And with every number I count, imagine a ball of energy in your heart begin to increase more and more. With every number I count, set the intention and feel inside of your heart this energy increase. Imagine that ball of energy in your heart spinning faster and faster with 1, 2, doubling the sensation with every number I count. That ball of energy spinning faster and faster. And 3, doubling that sensation again. Allow yourself to receive the love. 4, doubling that sensation again. Your higher self, spiritual guides, sending you this love, allowing you to receive it. 5, doubling that sensation again. Be open to the love. Allow yourself to receive it. 6, 7, doubling that sensation again. Allow that ball of energy to expand beyond your body. With 8, expand it again to encompass the whole entire room. And now, with all of us in here together, let's set the intention that we increase the frequency, the divine love energy in this room, and double it. With 9, doubling that sensation again, that ball of energy surrounding all of us, clearing out all the energy. And with 10, let yourself soak in this frequency, trusting it's doing its thing. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe in this love. And let it all go. Now, in this high frequency state, imagine what you want to create in your life and feel it in your heart as if it's already happened now. It's a reality that already exists. Download the frequency of whatever it is, and simply know that that intention you set will be amplified in this energetic state. And now, your higher self, your spiritual guides, are so proud of you for the work you're doing. And in this high frequency state, they want to assist you in clearing out any energy from the past so that from this point moving forward, you feel lighter than ever. So using the power of Ho'oponopono, you can silently in your mind repeat after me and allow this energy, this clearing in the space, to increase the vibration of your field and the room. So repeat in your mind, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. With your intention, ask for your higher self and spiritual guides to assist you in sending this frequency back to your ancestors, to your lineage, so that you may clear the energy of the past timelines. Simply setting that intention and trusting it'll find where it needs to go. Send the energy of this in that direction. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Imagine your inner child self now in front of you. Look into their eyes. See the outfit they're wearing. What age are they? Send them love and the energy of I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, let's set the intention together to bring more high vibrational energy into this room to clear out anything that was brought up. Imagine the energy of your higher self and spiritual guides all surrounding us right now through the palms of their hand, sending this energy into the room, allowing the seeds to be planted of transformation. Imagine a ball of energy encompassing this whole room, spinning faster and faster. Allow that energy to come into the room, to the crown of your head, activating your heart. And set the intention that within the next few days, you clearly see something in your life begin to shift as confirmation of the work you've done today. From this point moving forward, your life will change because you've changed your energy. People may respond to you differently, and even if they respond to you the same, your response and your awareness has shifted. You'll find it easier to be at your core, to be in your frame, easier to forgive, easier to connect with your inner child, and easier to move towards your vision as the embodiment of your highest vibrational self. From this point moving forward, your life will change. Now set the intention that everyone else doing this meditation right now has a powerful shift in their life in a positive way. And as you do it for them, they are doing it for you. We are creating a field of energy to increase the probability within our timeline of something amazing happening in our life as confirmation over the next couple weeks. Set that intention into the room, and then imagine a ball of energy expanding beyond the room to encompass all of the area we're in, to go all around the planet, and then past the planet into the stars and beyond, encompassing that intention throughout all of reality itself. The intention we have set together today is very powerful. It's using the power of hundreds of people and mind-heart coherence to create a field of energy to increase the probability of these things coming into our life. So thank your higher self and spiritual guides for assisting. Thank yourself for the work that you're doing. I'm going to count from 10 to 1 now. With every number I count, you'll feel the awareness come back into your body, back into this moment, here and now. By the time I reach 1, you'll feel lighter, present, and in your heart. So 10, bring the energy back into this room. 9, 8, 7, 6, feel into your hands and your feet and your spine. 5, 4, 3, feel into your hands and your feet. 2, and 1. Open up your eyes now. Bring your energy back. Back into this moment, this time and space, and simply trust that that energy we sent out, using the power of hundreds of us together right now, has an effect on our reality.
Now, if you want to take this a step further, one of the most powerful videos to watch next is actually from that same live event. There's a video I have that shows you how, if you can feel other people's energies, why that is a survival mechanism and an ability you have at very deep level to the sensitive degree that you do. Now, this video is actually from the same live event. It is on YouTube and it has close to 1 million views, if not more, by the time you're watching this. And it was done right before this live event that you just watched. So if you want to check out that video, really take it a step further in understanding how you can heal the abandonment wound, then check out this video right here.
So empaths, people that can feel other people's energy. This is both a superpower and sometimes a curse on the other side of the spectrum.